Yo, do you guys see the chat still? Okay, okay. I think I figured it out. I was able to turn on the chat box for you guys. Sorry, for me, but not for you guys. So, I mean, this I would say is like semi-rural Japan. I'm walking along the main road, but I could possibly branch out and go to another area. I mean, this is a really old ass fucking. It's still running, but it's an old ass petrol station. Well, I mean, I can walk off to the side. But then you guys aren't going to be able to see much because it's so fucking dark. If I was walking around the countryside, then I'd have to carry a fucking big ass flashlight for you guys. I categorize it as this is semi-rural, then I would go for rural, and then it would be countryside. But yeah, it's off the city, but it's not in the city. This is the way, like, Japanese normal living areas and, outside the city look like. Well, it's semi-rural, if you want to go with that. It's like in Germany, if you're walking in the city or you're walking in a village, this would be more like bigger village kind of vibe. God damn it. Who the fuck cares? It's all in the boonies, dude. Get too carried away with semantics. Oh, are you guys still here? Totally pedantic, yeah. I'm gonna try not to show you guys my face today, because I did not do my hair, and I just brushed it to the side. Whoa, look at that. That's cool. The bike. We're still here? Nice. Do you guys see anything at all? It must be so fucking dark for you. That's what I mean, man. I need to walk along the main roads where you guys can't see anything. Is it stable enough? Because I turned on the stabilizer in hopes that it might like look good enough. Because I'll be walking for a little while. I wonder how much of my battery this is going to consume. It's a good camera? Hell yeah. Yeah, if you can see enough, I'm happy to go into like the kind of back alleyways and stuff. But this is going back to the main road. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to be here for hours, Although I should exercise that much. I don't think I've ever walked this way. Man, I really need to get better contact lenses. It's so hard for me to see. If something dangerous is up ahead, you guys gotta warn me. A chunky battery pack when you go out? Yeah. I mean, I don't know how far I want to go with doing IRL because I don't want to be that guy, I just always feel awkward doing IRL. If I had like a little camera that was just like strapped to my pocket or, somewhere inconspicuous, I wouldn't have any problems. The K car is looking at me funny. Most of them are like stationary. Which way am I going? It's mostly like a living area around here. I don't think there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff to see necessarily. I'm trying to exercise a bit. That's why I'm going out to walk. I'm probably going to have to do this almost every day. I don't know if it's stream worthy to do this. But it's an option. Plant, do you prefer it like this instead of me putting my headphones on? Yeah, okay. But it's got like more of an SMR kind of feel to it. The playground. I've never walked around this area. Seems like cheaper apartments. Much further away from transportation services. Oh, they have an owl. I can't zoom in. That's cute. It's way cooler hearing everything. Hearing the world is way cooler than not hearing anything. Yeah, I wish I could turn it off so like my mic would be just picked up from the headphones. Well, this is a dark fucking area. I think this is a cemetery. Or, yeah, it's a cemetery. Well, if you guys see something, I can't see anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. There's nothing around here. Just houses. I mean, if IRL were like the way for me to go, as in, you know, it would be good for the channel and I could do that as a job, so to speak, I would probably travel around Japan and show nicer places than just rural areas, you know. Take you guys to Kyoto and stuff. I mean, it would be good because I guess, you know, I would be respectful to people, not like a lot of the other IRL stuff going on. Yeah, it's a very, very black house. Wow. A lot of the modern houses in Japan are just straight up fucking blocks. Like just a square ass fucking building. Like you day one Minecraft. Denki Osan. The guy that prepares televisions, called Electric Osan. Osan is like a bad way of saying uncle, I guess. Older dude. The electric older dude. Mike's gone muffled? What the fuck? How's it now? Yeah, I might have just been holding it wrong. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't want to use a selfie stick, so I'm just holding the phone. Using selfie sticks, it's like 1,000,000,000% obvious that you are streaming. You know? But if you're just holding your phone normally, it feels more like you're probably watching some movie or, you know. All right, back to a main road. Bus stops here. I've never taken any of these buses before. And there's a couple of nomikai, like izakayas, drinking bars. That is an old building, dude. Damn. There's nobody living in there. There can't be. That's crazy. Yeah, I think most people coming over here, especially when my brother was here, he also preferred looking at the older styled Japanese houses. All right, whoever's living in this house is rich, dude. Holy crap. It's a huge house for Japan. All right, no worries, plant. I'm just gonna be walking and exercising. It's like midnight right now. Kitaku base. It's probably just gonna be a lot of bus stops and closed stores. A retirement home, I believe. Oh man, whenever I see retirement homes, man, I picture myself or my father or somebody in it, and I also picture like the situations that are going on with people that, you know, lead them to have to be there, whether it be health issues, whether it be financial issues or space issues in the house, whether it be like feuds, you know, between them and your family members. It must be so rough, bro. It must be so rough. All I want in the whole world is to be able to somehow help my father or help my mother settle down and find peace. And that's unfortunate that most people can't do that anymore, because we all live so far apart, and the family unit is deteriorated, and divorce rates are always up and all that, man. It's very unfortunate. Do you have to walk fast or double time? If I double time, you guys are going to be flying all over the place. Oh, there's a car sales. Damn, that's a small ass car. I could not fit in that. I could not fit in most of these little sports cars. Look at that little ass fucking thing, dude. Or this one over here. Damn, they're fucking small. You couldn't put like hardly any like groceries in your trunk. Crazy, dude. I think it's what was it? I don't know, man. I've never been rich enough to consider like purchasing a car other than the secondhand one that I have. And so when I look at these prices, it doesn't compute in my mind. I don't know if it's 149,000 yen. It's probably 1,490,000. I don't know. There you go, 24/7 fitness gym. Another petrol station. Is it just me? I don't know what's wrong with me, dude, but I don't know, dude. I enjoy the smell of petrol, bro. Yeah, 24/7 gym. You can go there anytime, any day. Hang out there all day long if you want. I mean, they have them in America too, right? They have them in America. That's what people use when they are living out of their cars, or if they're traveling across America in the car often, or trucks. Maybe, I don't know. Trucks probably have truck stops, but let's say you're in a band, and you have to travel across. You have to travel across America. There's no internet cafe to stop by and all that, Yo, Needles. Take me to the 24/7 gym. It's not just you, just the smell of that benzene is nice in small doses. Yeah, I don't know why, bro. I don't know why I enjoy it. See, and you get like these little, here in Japan, you get a lot of these little gardens that like people own. It's probably owned by some old couple or something nearby. And they just come over and, it's in the middle of this, main road in this area. And they plant food. They plant, how there's little gardens around. It's nice. That road, dude, just goes forever. Over here, I think is a 24/7 supermarket. Bring me to the hot and fit Japanese ladies. Okay, so my first experience of going over into the 24/7 gym and signing up for it was I went there. I met the lady that's working there. She doesn't work out there, and you can't socialize with her. Okay, Didi? But you sign up with her, and then immediately a guy that speaks a little bit of English came over, and he's like, "Hey, where are you from?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't want to go too long into it. I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Australia." And he's like, "Oh, welcome to the gym. Let's work out together. Come on, let's work out together." It's like, well, I'm actually not working out right now. I'm going to be working out at different times of the day, like maybe mostly like really late because I don't have any time throughout the day. He's like, "Okay, let's swap Instagram and let's meet up again." So, and then it was just a bunch of guys saying hi to me and hanging out. So I don't think at the gym is necessarily where you're going to find the hot and fit Japanese ladies, my friend. Oh, patchy signal area? I'm sorry. There's a 24/7 supermarket here. And big-ass high-rise complex for apartments. I don't know, man. I don't think I could ever live in one of those. Man, I gotta exercise because I'm really down at the moment. I got told by my band members and that I'm not the right quality for a front man. of a band. I'm too fat. I don't have enough endurance, which is not helping with when I'm singing. It's not helping when I'm singing because I can't hit the keys that I need to hit. And I listened to our last concert and it was quite embarrassing. So I feel like I let everybody down. Yeah, Japan is really harsh when it comes to helping people or your friends. They don't lift you up. They kind of beat you down so that, they want you to fight to get back up. It's a really weird mindset that doesn't work with me very well. Because right now, man, I started singing when I was 16 years old. And so technically, I guess I've been doing it for more than most of my life. And I did it, and I started because someone said, hey, your singing is really good. And so I practiced every day, man. I practiced. I went to school. I didn't think about anything else. All I wanted to do was write down lyrics from the bands that I wanted to sing. I'd go home. I'd take my desktop PC. I'd carry it into my room from the living room. I'd set it on the floor. And I would sing in my room in the middle of summer, even if it was really fucking hot. And in Australia, it gets 40 degrees and shit. I'd still sing, dude. I'd sing for 5-8 hours a day. And when I'd go to a school, I didn't give a shit about anything. I just wanted to get back. I wanted to fucking sing. Just because somebody said, wow, your voice is really good. Right? You're good at singing. Because it was something that I could finally hold on to, grasp, And now I feel like since I was 16 years old to today, me walking around, me singing for so many years, was it all a lie? Because now, since a couple of people that are very close to me, including my band member, said to me that I'm not good at singing, now other people are saying, no, yeah, you're not so good at singing. So I feel like, what the fuck have I been doing, man? I've been in 4 bands, and now I'm trying, my final band, my final band. And I've been pursuing this dream, and I've thrown away so much just to pursue this dream. And I feel like I was an idiot for doing so, because maybe I didn't have the talent. Yeah, it's why I need to get myself in shape, dude. I wanna be proud of myself when I'm singing, and I want to feel the satisfaction of hitting the right notes and giving a good performance, and being a good vocal. And I don't want to let the past me down. I don't want to let the guy that threw away so much just because I didn't want to give up, because my friend a long time ago said to me, every single time you have a dream, dude, you give up right away. As soon as it gets hard, as soon as it gets tough, you're like a wild pig in a forest. You run until you hit a tree, and then you change directions. Just because it's gotten too hard. So that's why I never gave up on singing. I was like, no, I'm not giving up on this. And so that's, I've continued, but now I've come to an age where it's, it's not okay for me to continue because other people rely on me. So if I don't make something out of this now, there's not going to be a tomorrow. No, he doesn't hunt wild boar or anything. It was just an analogy. I don't know, he's Japanese, so maybe wild pigs have a different connotation in Japan, from a Western mindset. Yeah, thanks, man. I need to get back on track. I need to turn things around, not just for myself, but other people are relying on me. I want to make my father proud, my mom proud before they pass away. I want to be able to hopefully make something out of this and stand taller than the people that never appreciated being in the position they are, saying things like, oh, no, I never wanted to be a singer, but, they invited me, and now we're one of the top bands around the area. I want to bring back I want to bring back people from feeling like they have no hope, like they can't go on any further, which was me when I was 16 years old. And that's when I found music, and that's why I held on so hard. Thanks, mate. For me, success in music would be actively changing people's lives through music, reaching people, talking to people that have listened to the lyrics, that have listened to our songs, create a world that people can be part of, you know what I mean? That's what I've enjoyed with streaming. Streaming, as you guys know, I originally just started, back in the Justin TV days before Twitch, and damn, look at this open area, holy fuck. There's a garden here, and it could be parking, could eventually be a house. There's lots of different houses here, man. It's different shapes and stuff, it's crazy. But, yeah, I did Twitch originally just because I was lonely and wanted to have friends to play games with. And that's what I miss in Germany, was sitting and watching my friend playing a game, or me playing a game and him watching me, and us just talking. And then it started turning into this weird big thing, and then people started joining it because it was money making, and started abusing the hopes and feelings of people and manipulating them and talking in their groups of how to manipulate their crowd to get money and all that, So, but I've gotten messages from people that have said stuff like, I've had severe anxiety for a long time, and I don't go outside and I don't talk to people, but watching the stream and hanging out with the community has helped me to open up a little bit, to feel a little bit better about talking to people, even if it's just the first step on the stream. So I was like, wow, okay, this is kind of what I want to achieve with music as well. So that's why I became very passionate about streaming for a long time, and I just wanted to do that. I put my heart in it, and when I lost my job a long time ago because of the way they wanted to change the system and fuck over people and pay them less and all that. And they got rid of all the people that were talking against them screwing over other people. So they got rid of me. I just put my heart into the stream, but it didn't work out. And people got frustrated because I was getting frustrated, and people left. People who were very, very dedicated to the stream as well, dedicated to the community. This is a retirement home as well, I think. Huh. Doesn't look too bad. One of the more tragic things is all the hard work and isn't going to pay off. It's probably luck in having someone else elevate you. Yeah, it's hard, man. Where you can see somebody get their mojo back because of you. Yeah, it's weird, right? At the end of the day, you know, it's like the effect that you have on people, or the response from the effect you have on people, no matter what you're doing, whatever for, seems to be an extremely important part on the drive, whether it be you doing something, you know, for the wrong reasons, like, you know, clout and stuff, trying to feel the void inside you. I don't know, I always put it down to like basic human needs, right? Every single advertisement that you see on TV is manipulating some form of basic human need that you're longing for. Connection, appreciation, sense of belonging, all that kind of stuff, right? And I think that once you recognize how to positively harness or receive those feelings from your actions, it's more fulfilling than to run on, likes, trying to get likes, trying to get clicks, you know, all that kind of stuff. Because it's like the comparison between happiness and being content. If you're always chasing happiness, it's fleeting. It's an up and down, ebb and flow kind of thing. But if you're trying to find contentment, you want to be content with who you are, content with your surroundings, content with the people around you. That's like the basic thing you need. That's like the basic thing you need before you find, before you keep on pursuing happiness. You want to have somewhere to stand on. Where all the old Japanese streamers go to retire. I don't know where I'm going to end up, man. I just know that if I don't turn things around, I'm going to become a bitter old man with a lot of grudges. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to hold grudges. I think I've worked hard enough and I deserve just as much recognition as a musician over here as a lot of these other people, and a lot of people that I have known for a very long time. There's a guy that came over. He was also a musician, tried very hard for a long time, and he came over to me like a week ago, put his hand on my shoulder, and it was almost like a movie scene where, I was the last one standing, and he's like, he said something, well, he said in Japanese, like, It's all up to you now. It's you know, you're the last one standing, is what he said. Yo, Creative, what's up, dude? It's a narrow sidewalk. I mean, everything's narrow here, dude. I don't know if I want to walk down here. This area is kind of sketchy, but it has a really late sushi place. This one here is a ramen place, like open very late as well. It has a late, like a sushi place that's owned by a grandma that I've met many times at a convenience store, because she works at a convenience store as well as the sushi place with her husband. And I've driven down here a couple of times, and they always ask me, like, when are you coming again? When are you coming again? Nah, dude, I ain't eating nothing. I'm out here walking so I can fucking lose weight and stop being a fat, depressed son of a bitch, you know? This way I can just stay a son of a bitch and that's it. Nothing else. No, we don't need sustenance, no. I need to starve. But yeah, this is like, these are kind of like the sushi places you want to go to, run by the grandpas and grandmas, and you know, like not the chain, although it's gonna be super difficult to read. Because it's all in kanji. I used to when I was living in a different city, there was this little shop. It was a mom and pop shop, and yeah, I'm gonna turn around. So there's a little karaoke thing, bar kind of thing. That's cool. It's really weird. There's a lot of these little restaurant shops here. And I don't know, I think it's like a truck depot or something going on over there. I'm not sure what it is. But there's like okonomiyaki here, there's sushi, there's other kind of seafood restaurants. They're all like super old looking and probably been there for a long time. Most dangerous thing, in my opinion, is that one comfy chair, the nice place that drive and makes you stagnant in place. Yeah, man. Back from ad jail. I'm sorry, Creative. I have those turned down as low as I can. Remember a time where there weren't any ads at all. Whew. Yeah, I'm walking back over here because I remember I went down there once doing IRL and I fell down a gully and almost broke my fucking leg. And nobody could see anything. All you guys could hear was like, "Oh fuck. Oh. Oh." As do I, yeah. Whew. I don't know how long we've been walking right now, but I think streaming and walking lets me forget how long I've been walking, so I can walk longer, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, so like these are like secondhand stores, and these secondhand stores, they have plastic models, like Naruto models, and super cheap, right? So when I went with my brother to the touristy spots, like the big shrines and stuff, dude, the shadiest fucking shit is going on, and people don't know this. There are these resellers that are going to secondhand stores, buying a bunch of cheap ass plastic models, Naruto and Dragon Ball and all these like famous ones that people probably want, and they're purchasing them maybe for like $5, and then they're going in front of the shrines, setting up shop, and they are selling them for like $30, $40. Like it's almost like a fucking tourist trap. And guess what? No Japanese person is doing that. It's all these foreigners over here. I think the people that I saw were mostly Chinese people that were setting up shop there. Take us on all the walks. Discord exclusive hentai pop-up store. I mean, they have the hentai areas as well, but I'm sure I wouldn't be able to stream that, like, as in not because Discord, but there's other people in there as privacy. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Oh, I love this restaurant, Bikuri Donkey. Bikuri Donkey is surprise donkey. I don't know why it's named that. It's just like a hamburger patty dish. It can't be healthy for you, man. There's no way they aren't putting a lot of like industrial starch and stuff in that shit. But I love hamburger with the pineapple on top. Ooh. It's a Apollo Station. I think that's Shell. I'm not sure. Or maybe this is just called Apollo Station. I don't know. Did Shell get bought out? Horror movie? Why horror movie? Sounds good to me, man. I love pineapple on meats. Even a pineapple wrapped on a dick would taste. Not like if you have like a shish kebab or something, have a little bit of pineapple in between there. If you have just a nice, beef patty, nice beef steak patty kind of thing with some pineapple in it, some seafood with some pineapple maybe. Shell's going strong. They posted profits of $1 billion on jacking prices in the pandemic. Damn, bro. Wow. Oh, man. You know what? Like, I don't think people have the integrity anymore to do anything about anything. If there's complete transparency, and then companies just corporations just come out and tell them, yo, yeah, we're totally fucking over everybody. We don't have to do this. We're laundering or whatever, right? Like, apart from actually saying that and being, pursued by the law, I think people have no guts anymore, no self of righteousness, nothing at all that is going to drive them to become uprooted and go against that. They're going to come up with some kind of lame ass fucking excuse, and they're just going to remain unmoved. People could come out and show scientific proof that whatever company is putting so much poison that it's really bad for you and it's actually spiking cancer or whatever, right? They could put all that evidence there. No uproar. Nothing at all. People are just like the kids from. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the episode from what's that English young. He's probably not young anymore, but the famous cook, Jamie Oliver. So Jamie Oliver back in the day, this is probably like 20, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. He took a bunch of kids into his kitchen and he showed them how the chicken McNuggets are made, like bit by bit, and how disgusting it all is, right? And all the kids, whilst they were watching it, they were like, that's disgusting, And then at the very end, when he was done with the chicken nuggets, and he had like some tenderloins, and then he had some chicken nuggets on the side, and he said like, oh, which one do you guys want to eat? And they're all, chicken nuggets! Yeah, they fucking screamed that, despite saying all that, and that's our world right now, man. Yeah, people don't know which way to fucking look, don't they? That's a big problem. People don't know what's going on when there's so much information, and then they don't know who to believe and what to believe, because there's no actual news source going around. It's all covered with so much bias. Therefore, hurting the credentials of whatever network, or it's hurting the entirety of the intelligence or knowledge of humanity. A lot of it driven very much by profit. It's hard to narrow it down, so people are confused, and then they start fighting amongst each other because all the information is all over the place. None of the information is sound. Yeah. Sometimes maybe like disconnecting and reconnecting to people, and disconnecting from the entirety of the internet not only is healthier for your mind, but is healthier for the human race, man. Reconnecting with just people around you. Because it's constant panic, isn't it? Oh shit, this happened. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh shit, this happened. Fuck, what are we gonna do? It's like every day, right? Because it's profitable to have shocking news, and that's how you get your ratings, and that's how you get your views. Bars, dude. In the meat space. Menard. There's sometimes like these little mom and pop coffee shops around, or there's like a little barber shop. And I heard that some of those barber shops, or some of these smaller stores, are open for taxation purposes. So, that's why, I sometimes walk past these little stores. I'm like, how the fuck do they stay open? It's just a grandma sitting in there, or a grandpa sitting in there. And nobody's going there to purchase things. Even if they sell something, it might be like $3 a day or something. Maybe $10, I don't know. but they're sitting there watching TV and they have really old products, and sometimes in the middle of the city where there should be tremendously high rent, and they're just not selling anything. Oh wow, that's crazy. What the fuck? They're not selling anything, but they remain open. And I think it's just for taxes. How long have I been walking? Holy shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it closed. Holy shit. I remember this area. There was a gyoza place. It was like 24/7. You could just walk in and put money in the machine and you get gyoza. It's fucking closed, dude. Oh, that's sad. I was hoping it would, like, continue. It looked really cool. It was kind of weird to have. Nearly an hour? Oh, only a fucking hour? Oh, okay. I don't know, what is the normal amount of, like, walking time you should do, like, per day to kind of course it's going to be different for everybody. There's like a snake symbol here. It's crazy. But I don't know. How long do people usually walk for, because I kept on hearing like, just do like a 15, 20, 15, 20, 30-minute walk a day, and it'll start showing after a while. Yeah, it's kind of weird. When my brother was over, we were doing like all day walks, dude. Like I don't know, 23,000 steps or more, or something. I don't know. We walked all day, every day, and I didn't really lose any weight. They were here for like 2 weeks. We were walking every day like crazy, walking up mountains. I didn't feel like I was losing any weight. An hour's a good amount? Okay. Well, I don't want to burn myself out and be like, oh man, I don't want to go today again, because like, who the fuck has like 3 hours a day to go fucking walking? Sorry, I heard a weird noise behind me. In the darkness, just turning around multiple times, having a look. But that's like, who the fuck has like 3 hours a day to fucking walk, dude? Unless you're not working. Today is my day off, so that's why I can stream, work on some stuff here and there, but also, say, look, I need to fucking go and do some exercise. But tomorrow, fucking work all day, arguing with people, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm working every day. And I have to travel 3 hours back and forth to another job. I'm gonna arrive home at like 11:30, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's go out and let's fucking walk, let's go, it's like, dude. When I was about perfect, okay. Well, it's probably almost 1 a.m. anyway, so I think I'm not going to get close to my house and stop the stream. I'm going to stop the stream further away from my house for obvious reasons. But thanks for hanging out, guys, honestly. Like, I mean, it was just me fucking talking continuously. I'm sorry. It was just me just fucking ranting about shit. You know, just talking and walking, you know, walking and talking. I take a bus and a train, yeah. But then for another job, it takes about an hour and a half to get there, and then an hour and a half to get back. And I take pretty much one of the last trains, or last buses, sorry. And so if I miss that one, I have to wait 50 minutes or something for the next one. So I rush my ass home and arrive at like 11:30 or something. Super fucking late. Kick ass, keep that fire burning inside. Thanks, mate. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But before it gets too fucking hot, dude, summertime, I'm gonna fucking die. I'd like to have a bicycle, but I just can't afford it, man. Too expensive. So, I will, what I'm thinking about doing, hopefully, I can bring myself to do it. The thing is, I also get really bad chafing if I'm standing all day at work and going up and down the stairs. I mean, it's already exercise, but it doesn't seem to help at all. But if I don't get like tremendous chafing from that, you know, I might walk home or walk half the way or something. But yeah, I wanna do that some more. Hopefully that helps, you know. Yeah, I wear like these cycle underpants for it, but yeah. Summers are terrible, dude. Yeah. And I'm not a guy that, I don't want to get on my bicycle, ride to work, and then be fucking sweaty as hell. You know, I have to cool down, set my hair again, and then go to work and feel like, you know, dirty all day. I can't do that, man. Yeah, it's really hard to find underpants that fit me here in Japan, so. Alright, it's a bit of a walk from here to get back to my place, but I think I'm going to finish here. I'm going to check my battery life and keep walking and get home and probably, you know, wash off a bit and relax and then go to bed. Thanks, guys, so much for hanging out, honestly. Just listening to me, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. No, I mean, I'm sorry it wasn't, you know, it's not that interesting to look around this area, but it's very nice to have your company, and I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And have a wonderful day, okay? Thanks, dude. All right. Sorry for apologizing. My apologies. All right, love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful one. Good night, guys. Man pump.